final step to set up TourBot is to create your tournaments. The Tours tab is the most powerful section of the app, with many functions and features to help you establish, set up, manage, score, and report your tournament exactly the way you want to. Usually you would set up your players and courses first, so that they would be available for assignment during the tournament setup. But you can really do it in any order you want, except that you cannot add an event schedule without having your courses set up and associated with the tour you wish to schedule. Other than that restriction, we have many users who associate the courses, make up an event schedule, and then email the potential tour participants the schedule to see who wants to play. TourBot has a great deal of flexibility in this regard, so watch with us to see all you can do with this app. Following the most common situation, players have been entered and courses have been established and have been made active prior to creating this new tournament. So let us show you exactly how to create a new tournament in TourBot. Touch the Tours tab button and this screen will be displayed. Touch the Add button, the plus symbol, to add a new tournament. The screen will change to Setup and Report screen, and because it's a new tour, a message box will appear with helpful information. Touch OK and the box will disappear. From this screen, you will name your tournament, enter any details you think might be interesting or relevant to your players. These details will appear on all emailed reports. To enter the name of the tournament, touch the Edit button, then touch the title field. Most text fields offer a clear button on the right-hand side of the field to quickly remove any previous text. Enter the tournament name and touch the Details field to enter any details you wish to for your players to see. Now let's dismiss the keyboard by touching Done and associate the players who will be on this tournament. To associate a player, merely touch their name. A check mark will appear next to their name to indicate they are associated with this tournament. If you make a mistake, touch their name again and the check mark will disappear. This screen has the unique ability to enlarge or contract the size of the player and T-course display areas to make your selection process easier when you have a long list of players or T-courses to select from. By touching the triangle control, you can expand or contract either players or T-courses, which will make more room for the other lists. Watch this demo to see what we mean. Now let's associate the courses and Ts that will be part of this tournament. You can follow the same method. Touch a course to associate it, touch it again to disassociate it if you've made a mistake, that is. Now that the players and courses are associated, let's go back into Edit mode and set up the games you wish to score for this tournament. After touching the Edit button, touch the Games button to switch to the Game Setup screen. Touch the Edit button to allow changes to be made on this screen. This is a very powerful screen, so let's walk through all the capabilities here. By default, TourBot will score your tournaments at a total round basis. That means you only have to enter the scorecard total for each player for adjusted gross strokes and up to 3 other score categories that you can establish. The 3 other score category titles are editable by you and become available after you touch the Edit button. If you wish to capture detailed player statistics, such as greens in regulation or fairways hit, or you want to score any of the fun games such as skins or best ball games, you must turn on the detail scoring for the tournament. There are 2 levels of detail scoring. The first level, On, allows you to score adjusted gross strokes. After equitable stroke control, please see the information section for more on that. Putts, penalty strokes, greens in regulation. The second level of detail scoring, Full, adds sand save, fairways hit from the tee, and number of strokes from 100 yards and in. We want to score these fun games, so for this demo, we'll turn on detail scoring to the first level of detail, On. When you touch On or Full, you will see that the screen will change. The various game buttons will become active, and the 3 editable game names for total round scoring will become inactive. The 2 approaches to scoring are mutually exclusive, so once you decide to activate detail scoring, these fields will not be available to you. You can now, however, set this tournament to score skins in one of 2 different ways and play 2-player and 4-player best ball games. Let's explore each of these games in detail. The Skins game has two options, Tour Play and Dollar Hole Play. In Tour Play mode, when a push occurs on a hole, the skin is accumulated until a player wins. That player then scores 1 for the hole just played, plus the sum of all unwon holes that preceded that win. In Dollar Hole Play, you establish a value on this screen for each hole for each player, then the app scores each hole separately. If there is no winner on a hole, the skin is lost for all, and each hole starts new with the specific monetary bet per player per hole. Two-player best ball can be played with pairings established for the entire tour through all of the tournament events, or can be played with different pairings on each event of a tour. When you wish to use a tournament pairings, or there is only one event for this tournament, touch the tour option under the two-player best ball. Then touch pairings right underneath the two-player best ball. The screen will switch to the pairing screens. First, create a team by touching the Add the plus symbol button. The team name is created by the app, and it is not important. Next, select the team by touching it. Now touch the player to add to that team. If you make a mistake and wish to remove someone from a team, first have the team selected, and then touch the player's name. They will be removed from the team. This method is identical for the four-player best ball pairings, except of course 4 players must be assigned. If you have multiple events planned for this tournament and wish to change the pairings on an event-by-event basis, we will show you in the event scoring screen where this can be done. Touch Done to save your changes, and touch the back button that appears in the upper left corner of the screen. Touch Done again and you'll be returned to the Tournament Setup and Report screen. We will return to this screen later to show the report capabilities because now it's time to schedule a tournament event. Touch the back button in the upper left corner of the screen to return to the tour's top level screen.